And for the next talk, I am super excited to introduce Markus. Markus is the founder of ethOS, and he has a really amazing announcement that should excite all of us. So without any spoilers, please welcome Markus on stage.
Hey everyone, I'm Markus Haas. I'm the CEO of the Freedom Factory, and we're the foundation behind ethOS. Yeah, so let's get started. So today, we're very, very excited to announce our very first custom hardware. We call it the Onchain EDC. So basically, let's start with what do we do at Freedom Factory? We want to build tools that enhance personal freedoms. And so how we got started in 2021, basically my high school friends and I, we were building a protocol for basically music, and we wanted to create a mobile app for that. And so when we tried to code this mobile app to work with transactions on mobile, we noticed how bad the experience was for the developer and the user. So we were like coding pages and pages of code, and then the UX still sucked for the users. And so there we already knew, like, okay, we should probably do something about that. And so, okay, in 2021, we then started building ethOS. We took Android, forked it, and then basically put Ethereum on the system layer to basically enable much better user experience. And ever since then, we basically started out as bring your own device. So basically, we would build the OS. People could then buy pixels, and then they would just go to our website and flash the OS on their device. This came with its own sets of problems, though, because people had to buy like a specific pixel, and it had to be OEM unlocked. So basically, there were some issues. So that's why we decided to sell pre-flash pixels so that people don't have to deal with that. People just go to our website and click and buy. And ever since then, we sold out a couple batches of ethOS phones. And we also got a grant from Nouns and OP. And now we're also excited to be supported by two investors, Balaji and Vitalik. So basically, what is the problem right now? The problem right now is that Google and Apple create OSs that are very permissioned, closed source, and closed down. And we just want to break apart this mold. We want to create an OS that is free and open source and embraces protocols that are also trustless and basically permissionless. And so that's why basically we wanted to start with one trustless protocol, Ethereum, and we just wanted to put it on the OS layer, and basically that's how we got started. And in the world, basically mobile is the most used computer, especially in third world countries where people can't afford laptops. They just do all of their stuff on mobiles. Like, you can look at your screen time right now. It's definitely more than 5 hours, and I probably shouldn't look. So yeah, we basically want to take permissionless protocols, break the mold of the current operating systems, and just enable new experiences. Yeah. So the next question is basically why hardware? So as I mentioned before, we started out with bring your own device, which has its problems because people couldn't find the right device to put it on. And I don't know if anybody of you tried installing a custom OS on a phone. Trust me, it's not easy. And we tried making it easy. And so basically, yeah, we then started selling batches of pre-flash Pixel 7a's. And we then noticed that basically getting them is also pretty difficult. So for example, for our last batch that we sold out in April, we actually got the pixels from a guy under a bridge in New York City. So pretty sketchy, but it worked out, thankfully. And so at the time, we already knew, okay, we need to get a custom hardware. So we kind of like started talking with phone manufacturers, and they send us like phones that they created. And we took a look at them, and we were like thinking to ourselves, damn, this fucking sucks. And we were thinking at the time, like, okay, we have a problem because nobody's going to give up their iPhone or their Pixels for like this custom phone. And so what at first was a problem, we then realized is actually an opportunity. What if we don't have to make a phone? what if we can just go ham, make a very, very awesome secondary device? And by not having to create a phone, we can also we don't have to make it boring, right? Because right now, all the phones just look like black rectangles, and we just thought to ourselves, hey, let's make something fun, let's make something exciting. So basically, yeah, let's, without further ado, let me just show you the device.
Censorship of online speech.
More surveillance.
They know everything about us.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so there you go. Meet the Deon One. There you go. So, in a second. So first question, why is this not a phone? Basically, yeah, we were just thinking like, hey, let's make a secondary device. People are not ready to give up their iPhones yet. This is like the main lesson that we learned over the past 3 years of building ethOS, that we learned, and probably other phone manufacturers learned as well, that people will buy them and then just put it into their drawer. And so we thought to ourselves, hey, let's make a very good secondary device that you'll have in your back pocket, in your backpack, or in your purse, and then basically slowly earn ourselves into your front pocket. And so this is the culmination of that. And why do we call it an EDC? EDC stands for everyday carry. And we just think like, hey, you'll have this with you every day. And if you ever want to do something with crypto, you'll just pull this one out and do it on there, because it's just so much better than your iPhone or your other device that you have. Yeah. And why do we call it the Deon One? Basically, this is our very first step, very first custom hardware. And basically, it's our first step on the journey to what we want to have. We call it basically self-sovereign hardware. And so, yeah, excited to have you guys along for the journey. So, next question, when can I get this? Check under your seats. Just kidding. We just launched a pre-sale 5 minutes ago or so. Actually, 8 minutes ago, I have the timer. And so this QR code will link to a tweet. If you guys retweet, you'll get a chance to get a free Deon. We'll check who retweets. And yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to come here to launch this device. It's a super exciting moment for us. And yeah, excited to have you guys along for the ride. Thank you so much.